EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Play action with Morgan. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete to open things up. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And now it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Morgan. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Morgan on 3rd down. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Julian Okwara.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 44, Mayfield gets it off to Freeman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield brought in here by Tyler Eifert. Touchdown, Jaguars! Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
For the point after.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the 2nd round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the 2nd round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalued, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the Lions have really benefited. This guy can cut, burst, run with power, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. I really like him, and he was my #1 running back.
On 1st and 10, it's Morgan. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Morgan. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen. Broke off his pass rush. And then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. Morgan now, throwing on 3rd and long. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Jack Fox now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by the line.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
first down. Morgan with it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a second down and 6. First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Morgan sets up to throw on first down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
So that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
From the gun, it's Morgan.
And he fires one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
At the 9-yard line.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Throwing from the gun is Morgan.
That is caught inside the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
Fourth down and goal.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on fourth and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. From the gun, Morgan. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
DeAndre
Swift. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Matt Prater to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things
looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
First down.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Throwing now is Morgan.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Lions have taken the lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
From the 27, Mayfield. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Jaguars 7.
Coming off a career year in 2019, Leonard Fournette. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, here's Swift. And some room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
That's out to the left flat and complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Operating from the gun, Morgan. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Morgan. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Detroit.
Now Morgan on 1st and 10. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Second and 12. Morgan looks to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
6-yard line.
That's the reason he bad for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Operating from the gun, Morgan. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Now Prater to add the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Lions 20, Jaguars 14. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe
And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Morgan. Flush to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They needed a yard. They got it. First down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's Morgan throwing on first down. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit.
To T.J. Hockenson.
T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And the lead is now 13.
Good. Makes the score Lions 27, Jaguars 14. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. I don't don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Morgan off of play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Morgan. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
7 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 7. Operating from the gun. Morgan eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw is Morgan. To throw on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Lions 34, Jaguars 21. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Eifert. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Lambeau is good. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. I know he ain't got it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll fire one deep for... That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Lambo on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Lions 34, Jaguars 31. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's
an ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Morgan on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down.
43-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Off of a play fake, here's Morgan. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That one good for 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And how about the dime look here? 6 DBs on 3rd and inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 8. First down, Detroit. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Morgan now on 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Throwing again. Morgan. This is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now Morgan throwing on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a two-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown. But the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 50-yard line.
First down. It's Freeman. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
At the 47-yard line.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he locates Laviska Shenault, the rookie from Colorado. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the rookie, his intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, you got three down. 42's
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
You ain't doing nothing today. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. 3 bucks. Pick the edge. Come. Hey, alert.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
59.
Here's Morgan on 1st down. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars 31.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Play action with Morgan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Morgan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They dialed up a 3rd and 1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This is caught. Watkins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A nice gain of 21 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. On the ground with a tight end. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Fournette, the ball carrier.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey, check. 44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. I got it. Check.
They'll try and run. Freeman. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. 1st down and they go with Swift again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Rashawn Melvin in on the stop. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, and it's 3rd down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
5 yards to go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Detroit.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Play action. Morgan. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time, and it's 3rd and short.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. This is out quickly to the right, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Morgan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Devontae Freeman with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
So the kickoff for Jacksonville.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Jackson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Swift. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 40.
He'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
For T.J. Hawkinson, incomplete.
Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now it's Matt Prater on for the Lion field goal try. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And this game is tied. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball that gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over. At their own 48-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2.
46-yard line.
Second down at 4. Running is Swift. And he's got room. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
The 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Morgan. His pass caught at the 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Morgan looks to throw it. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Today,
partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.